Dying Fetus. Make them beg for death. Let's get death. Let's get metal. No one's taking Deicide influence in Black and Deathcore. No. Oh. Deicide might not necessarily be considered blackened, actually. The singles for this have been really good so far, so I'm excited. I think this is like second best live band I've ever seen. I've seen them 3 times. Always kill it. Ooh. That's cool. It's crazy. This is 3 people. That's so awesome. Oh. Dude, yeah, dude. Drummer, bassist, guitarist. Bassist and guitarist both do vocals. You gotta see them live, they're sick. I do like that they're still like... It's not full experimentation, but they're testing the boundaries a little. Go to the Navy. Isn't that the... What's the Navy stereotype? I don't want to say it. That was a good opening. I think Compulsion for Cruelty was... maybe it wasn't the first single. One of the first. It's been a while since I heard this one. We're fucking, we're dying. We're Fetus. This is commentary, everyone. See, 3 people. I am a Fetus. Oh, he said the line. I've been listening to death metal for too long. The fact that I heard that. This I don't get. I can't hear it. Oh yeah, their bassist is more audible than John. Guys, I'm telling you, they sound exactly like this live. It's crazy. Second song. I stalled with Motionless in White, which was a mistake. Oh, is this the one with the crazy solo? It's this or another. Ah! Bring in Worm. There's a lot of options. No, Worm. They're a Death Doom band. They call themselves Necromantic Black Doom. They're my favorite band right now. From Florida, from the swamp. I mean, potentially, like, you know, Disembodied's up there for me, but Worm is just something else. A whole other level. Bro wrote a whole Reddit post. Let's... Like, love Disembodied Tyrant. Love what Blake does, but you haven't heard Worm, dude. You gotta listen to Worm. Why isn't this playing? Play for me. Play for me. I want to hear you sing. Brother. Oh, it's age restricted, that's why. Cooked. But yeah, like, Worm is my favorite, like, modern death metal band. I know they're, like, Death Doom, but just, like, they also have a very linear song structure similar to what Blake writes, and then also their soloing's it's just next level. It's got Phil Tug Ass from Catheliast. I think that's how you say that band name. He's also in First Fragment. He's a legend. He's a genuine legend.
Fuck with me.
I think he's the wrong one to fuck with.
I'm the wrong one to fuck with.
That's what I'm saying. First Fragment does bang. This is the one with the solo. I remember. This is like my new favorite Dying Fetus song. It's crazy. Yeah, Peeling Flesh after this, and then Cryptopsy. Dude, fucking explosive. Shout out to the producer. I've heard the name Waking the Cadaver. I don't think I've listened to them, but they seem to be fairly popular. Damn. I think good things are gonna happen to him. Was that a real tooth? Just fucking slap in the back of the head. Bro is chefing it up. Yeah, I think a lot of people who only listen to modern deathcore or have recently gotten into it, they don't really know the history, so when they hear death metal, they hear elements that they hear in deathcore, so they call it deathcore, but they just don't know. I mean, no, it's like a 40-year history at this point, so it's a lot to keep track of. A lot of people are getting into it now, but not the old stuff. Fucking love this song, dude. Bro is beating his meat. I'm a comedic genius, dude. You guys just don't get it. I thought it was like the red chord. That might actually be first metalcore. Isn't it Bring Me the Horizon? Oh, Despised Icon, and also Agony? Yeah, so Despised Icon. Oh, but the red chord is one of them. Yep. Let him cook. Ratatouille, my guy. Bro left the oven on. He left the casserole. He left the casserole in the oven. Cooked too long. Cooked too long. Whew. Okay, so now we're hearing some new stuff. Throw him in the van. Throw him in the ocean. Call me the whole ocean. I'll cook. So much groove. kind of has like a aborted sound. Ooh. Like an older aborted sound, like global, whatever. I can't remember what it was. How dare you say that? These three men are my fathers. Don't you dare disrespect them like that. These are my kings. This was the first single, I think. Unbridled Fury. I wouldn't say, unfortunately, this is very Dying Fetus, because it's like very, very good. But they definitely are staying safe. There's a few places they experiment, like Feast of Ashes. That solo is very good. Let's see how the rest of the album pans out. I just realized I forgot to actually check if the order of the songs was correct, and I believe it is, but I just want to double check. Bring out the whole fetus. Bring out the whole fetus. Like, it's a good album. It's just like they're staying consistent. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, good. Wait a minute. Yeah. A body farm, that's good. Humanure is the one with the... Oh, no, that's Karma Bloody Karma. Yeah, no, they're all so talented. So that's why I'm okay with it staying like pretty consistent. That dude's head is flying through the air. Like, you could say it's like any other Dying Fetus song. So that's still like leagues above like many of their peers. Modern or old, like no one sounds like this. When the Trend Ends. I do like this opening, kind of cannibal. Damn. Damn. I mean, we got a bleft from him. That's crazy. Shit. They did experiment a bit on this. This is exciting. Like they're kind of bringing something new to their sound, or they're using their iconic sound in very different ways. It's so subtle. Damn. They're too cold, dude. That's what I'm saying, though. It's objectively good. Just people are like, why did Dying Fetus release a Dying Fetus album? Oh, they brought it back. Yeah, I knew everything else would be likely better. I do kind of wish that one had a dedicated solo. Been more into soloing lately. Undulating Carnage. It's when your carnage just... It's like limp. I think you take pills to help your carnage stop undulating. I know like gas stations sell some pretty good pills. Leads have been pretty minimal in this one so far. There really is an iconic way to the way they slam too. Like fast in the front, slow in the back. That's called a dive bomb. Oh. All these solos have just been so sick. He's fucking beating that. He's fucking beating. He's beating. He's fucking. I do wish there was more like death metal soloing in deathcore. Honestly, I feel like the solo's been forgotten. It seems to be making a slight comeback. But I don't know, it really completes the song to have a solo. Oh. Razed in victory, razed in defeat. That's a good one. That's a good pun. Worm! 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 That's what I've been saying. Vitriol 2. Those are probably my two favorite modern death metal bands. Oh, and deathcore. Okay, yeah. Well, Disembodied Tyrant. My list ran out. Ooh. Oh. I feel like that tritone's how you know. They've been touring with a lot of deathcore bands lately. Oh, that's a different angle. Bro's got like my teeth. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't think of any deathcore bands that have like really nice solos. Like in a standout way. I guess Within Destruction. I guess. But those don't... Ooh. They aren't like a death metal solo. Oh, Shaventine, yeah. Completely forgot about Shaventine. Yeah, them of course. Damn. I'm gonna play this at the function. I said it. Hero's Grave. That's a shame. Not the sponsorship. Fucking everything up. I like the way this has started. I actually met Ben at the show recently. He just showed up. So I got to chat with him for a bit, which is nice. That two-step? I don't know if that's necessarily true. EPs are generally a time to experiment. Dude, there's some cannibal riffs in here. I'm like hearing the old Chris Barnes too. It's crazy. It's like I'm listening to the bleeding. It's gone though. Bro. Yo. Yeah, dude, those fucking drums are insane. Okay, so been listening to death metal a while. Pretty sure he said forklift. Yeah. Ooh. This one is Hero's Grave. Is there one song after this? Oh! I don't know, it's tough because it's so consistent. I do like to rank based on uniqueness, and Dying Fetus has already released albums like this. But it's a really good album. So this is Subterfuge. I suspect Cryptopsy will be higher, but we'll see. That's pretty sick. There's no out of bounds? Dude, I think you shat your pants. I'm gonna be honest. If you smelling something, like, I'm just saying, might be time to change. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Yo, that's crazy you just said that. Fuck. I'm sending that to the Navy, dude. What the fuck? No, you're not allowed to shit anymore. Stop that. What? Fucking hit the switch. That's crazy. Are they taking it somewhere? Oh. Bro, I just subterfuged my pants. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's... Oh, man. I do think, you know, they've had so many, like, very similar albums. It's probably time for them to... Maybe it's not time for them. I mean, this is their career, so it's at a point where you kind of have to be consistent because it's what the fans want. But also, I'd be really curious to hear, like, this Dying Fetus sound in a more experimental context. Like, you know, how Blood Incantation has, like, a lot of ambience and stuff going on. Dying Fetus, everything you hear on one of their songs on one of their records, it's all played by them. I would like to hear just like, this sounds like I'm demanding. It's like, I would like to hear from Dying Fetus. I'd be curious to hear, you know, the Dying Fetus sound with, you know, just like a more prominent, like, or an existent ambient section. I think they could do something like really cool, and it'd be like something that just stands out. Just have some fun with it. That's just those are my thoughts. I think that'd be really cool. This album, while it does stay in line with, you know, the Dying Fetus sound, you know, there's many similarities, lots of overlap with you know, their older releases. You know, it's just executed perfectly. I mean, Dying Fetus, like, they're so fucking technical. They're so talented. Like the solos on this, the leads, like they're beautiful. They're beautiful, and it gets you going. It does the thing that metal is meant to do, right? It gets the people beating the shit out of each other, which is pretty cool. It's pretty neat, in my opinion. But I do think it'd be really interesting to hear your sort of that opposite side of their sound, because right now it's very raw, or it's not even raw, but it's them. Like, there's like no production to it other than like the tones and shit. And I'm pretty sure, because they're live, they sound like identical. I don't think they use any like digital interfaces or anything that would sort of what's the word? Like reduce the bit rate of their audio, because like I've noticed like a lot of modern metal bands, or modern bands in general, when they solo and they're using like a Neural DSP Quad Cortex or something, there's a bit of a squealiness to the sound. I don't know like what I was struggling for the longest time to figure out what that was, but I was talking to Grant of Crown Magnetar. He plays bass, burr dang, you know, and he posited the idea that it had to do with like using analog versus digital gear, which I was like, oh, that's quite interesting. But I'm curious. I'm curious what you know, a Dying Fetus sound with more production would sound like. I think that'd be a cool, fun little experimental EP, but I don't know, like, they're deep into their career. They know what they like. If that's not for them, that's not for them. I mean, they haven't done it yet, so they probably won't. But I don't know if the Fetus people see this, because you know what's weird? A lot of people who are reviewing the channel, they end up checking out the videos, which always surprises me. I don't know why. Well, if they see this, I mean, like, hey, you know, it would be fun to give that a thought, right? Who knows? Who knows? But let's go through the rankings. It's been a minute since I actually checked out. Oh my God, yeah. So I've checked out 31 albums and 8 EPs this year. I've been kind of sleeping on the EPs, which is unfortunate. Kind of the albums too, but currently let's go through the top 10. Number 1 is Cattle Decapitation's Terracite, 2 is Hanabi's Reborn Superstar, 3 is Invent Animate's Heavener, 4 is Humanity's Last Breaths, Ashen, 5 is Chelsea Grin's Suffer in Heaven. Really do like that album, return to it a lot. Fuck. 6 is To the Grave's Director's Cut, 7 is Crown Magnetar's Everything Bleeds, really good album. 8 is Entheos' Time Will Take Us All, 9 is Kim Dracula's A Gradual Decline in Morale, that was a crazy one, and 10 is Mental Cruelty's Violite. And then so on and so forth. This album, unfortunately, I don't know if I should say unfortunately, because it's done so well, and no one sounds like Dying Fetus. Only Dying Fetus can make this sound. And you know what they do with this sound, like they do stand out from the other Dying Fetus songs they released, which is something I'm honestly impressed by. There's not a lot of overlap in like from song to song with Dying Fetus, but they all sound like Dying Fetus songs. It's pretty interesting how much they're able to explore the sound that they've stuck with since the beginning of their career. Yeah, it's kind of tough because I feel like all these albums that I have in the top 10 are like fairly experimental. Like, yeah, no, actually, all of these are very experimental albums. I might. Periphery also dropped this year. That's in the 13th spot. Distance Heritage in 14. It sucks because it's a very good album. I'd put it ahead of Sign of the Swarm's Amongst the Low and Empty for now. Maybe not. I don't know. I still have to re-listen to that. I'm gonna put it ahead of Snuffed on Sight. I think they're getting they got canceled for beating the shit out of a woman at a show. But also she was grabbing the guy, so not the best. But we'll put the Dying Fetus in the number 17 spot. I don't know. It's gonna be tough because I feel like usually I rank based on novelty. So yeah, that was a fun thing to slip in there. Dying Fetus, Make Them Beg for Death. I'll put it in number 17. At the end of the year, when I re-listen to things, I'm either going. I don't know. I don't know if it could move up. Because it really depends. I don't know. I always rank based on like novelty, what an album really brings to the genre. And you know, it's another Dying Fetus album. You know, it's a really good Dying Fetus album. It's a really good album objectively. Like you can't deny that. But just like all those other bands, I feel like brought something new to the table. Tier list would actually be, I think, a better system than just the ordered ranking. I might do. You know, that's a good idea. You're cooking. So yeah, maybe I could do a tier list out of the albums I have of the year. I think that would characterize them better. That'll be interesting. Good idea. I don't know. Fuck.